Hello guys, MiniMiner here, and welcome back to episode number 18 of the Cardiff City Manager Career. So yes guys, welcome back to the Cardiff City Manager Career. I haven't recorded or edited or uploaded one of these episodes for a long time. It's probably been just about a month since I last uploaded one of these episodes, so it's been a while. They take a long time to make and edit, so I haven't been uploading as many recently, but here we are with the Cardiff City Manager Career. I know you guys have been missing it, and here it is. Now, I have a few suggestions from you guys today, and I have a suggestion from myself as well to you guys, to see if you guys think it's a good idea to propose, and I think it'd be a good idea to add to the team later on in the season. So, Zach Dakota says, inquire about Andre Hahn. Might be too expensive, but definitely a striker to keep track on, so I'll inquire about him right now, Andre Hahn, and I'll let you guys know. And there's the player that I was looking at, Axel Witsel. We'll have a look at him in 1 second after I get through your guys' suggestions. That kind of Andre Hahn, there we go. So he's 26 years of age. I'll inquire about him. He's recently arrived from Mönchengladbach for 13 million, and he's currently on 68,000 a week. So what I'll do is I'll inquire about him, and obviously he's automatically added to the transfer on the shortlist then. Okay, next player. Also maybe look at some free agents. Might be some decent players you can sell on, so I'll have a look at those in a minute. I'll just choose some specific players right now. Muru as a utility defender, so I'm U-R-R-U. Nicola Muru. Not bad at all, not bad at all. At the club since 2011. I'll inquire once again, how much is he on a week? He's only on 21,000 a week. That could be definitely an option for the left back. We have been needing a left back. Muru could be a good option. I think that's a very good suggestion there. Also have a look at, as well as players, might as well have a look in the MLS. Steven Gerrard, Andrea Pirlo and David Villa could be some good business. That's not too bad, because if we can get Gerrard, I mean, he'll be on a lot a week. That's the problem. He's 36 years old. He will be on, he's only on 8.1k a week. So he's fairly cheap. Pirlo, I think he's going to be approaching retirement as well. If you didn't see that, yeah, he's 37 years old, surely. Yeah, he's a retirement at the end of the season. And David Villa, I think, he's a little bit younger, but still fairly old. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to, yeah, 35, so... Contract expiring in 6 months. Oh, lost my voice there a little bit. Contract expiring in 6 months. Once again, yeah, it could be some good business. I'll inquire about David Villa. Could he be retiring soon? That's my only issue. He's going to be slow. Is he going to be an addition to the team to replace Iheanacho and what's his name, Rashford? So I don't know. And I have another suggestion here. So that's all suggestions from Zach Dakota. Thanks a lot for that, mate. Really appreciate it. If you guys want to leave any suggestions to be featured in the video, then be sure to leave them in the comment section. Any player, and I will have a look at them straight away in the video. And Toothpaste Bro 01 has said, try Andriy Borachuk. He's a striker for Shakhtar Donetsk. I don't know how you say it. I don't know how you say a lot of these guys' names or teams. So I'd probably best just following what he says. So B-O-R-Y-A, there he is. Striker, 20 years old, looks good. And he is at the club that he said he was. So let's see what wage he's on. He's only on 3.8k a week. So yes, I will inquire. What have I done there? I'll inquire about him, definitely. Could be a definite backup striker to put on the bench, who has a little bit of pace, hopefully. We haven't really heard much about him, so what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to put some scouts on these guys that I think is likely to, the players that are likely to come. So Muru is definitely a good signing, so I can't assign him because they're busy. Right? I'm going to get them off being busy because there's no point in them looking, because we have you guys for my players. So let's have a look. We've got these players as well, actually. I didn't really think to look at these guys, so, you know, I think we need a midfielder, really. So that's why I've decided to have a look at getting Axel Witsel on a pre-contract expiry contract offer. This does require us to sell a player because he is on 71,000 a week and we've got 0. Literally, we've got 0. So I need to approach the signing on contract expiry. That means we'll have him for next season, whether that be in the Premier League or not. I think he'd be a definite good player. He's only 83 rated, however, that's good for this team, and he's 28 years of age, so he's going to have another, I'd say another 5 seasons at least in him. So he could be some good business there to try and add into the team. But first, we have to play a game at home against Burton. We're on 52 points with Norwich at the same games played and the same points, obviously. So, this could be pretty interesting against Burton, who I don't think are a very good side. I think we shouldn't have too much problem against them. We have been improving a lot recently, so I think it's essential. We have been improving a lot recently. The team is starting to gel together, and Burton Albion are 23rd, so we're not going to have too much of an issue against them, I don't think. So let's have a look at the team once again. I'm going to try and see if these players are going to sell. A few of them need to sell, definitely. So let's just check that they are on the transfer list, and hopefully we'll be able to get some. Yeah, we've got loads of players transfer listed that we don't need. So yeah, they're going to be on the transfer list, and hopefully going to be able to get rid of them. So let's have a look. We're going to play a game here. We're going to play against Burton Albion at home. Let's see how we're going to do at home against Burton. Okay, here we are at Moulton Road. It's Cardiff City against Burton Albion. How are we going to do? I don't know. I haven't played against Burton Albion, really. I don't think. So let's see how we're going to do. I think we do need another centre mid to sort of complement Fosterman. So I think he's a very good player. And I think we do need a left back to replace Declan John, because I think Gunnarsson, although he's a good player, I don't think he hasn't got a defining stat that sets him apart. Here we go though, Pulisic, have a shot, mate. Oh, not too far away there. So yes, 15 goals for Iheanacho. Try and improve that today, get a few more. Iheanacho here to Rashford. Gives it to Pulisic here, who is starting to come into his own a little bit, I've noticed in previous episodes. He's starting to be a big influence in this team. That's why I don't like Tammy Abraham. Although he is out of position, I do agree that he shouldn't be played at cam. He shouldn't be doing as badly as he is. Right, go on. Iheanacho here is through. Iheanacho with a shot. It's a finish. It's 1-0 in the first 9 minutes. How easy is that? When I said 15 goals, I meant 16 goals. Iheanacho has scored his 16th goal for us in January, which is very good actually. If he keeps that up, he could be in the 30s by the end of the season, which is very, very good indeed. So let's try and keep this up, and don't want to push the players too much, because it seems as though we're going to not have too much of an issue against this team. However, we do want to ground out a victory. We don't want to be dawdling about and end up letting in a goal at the end. Oh no, they could be through there, but Donnarumma is perfectly positioned. I don't think Joe Riles is up to it either, obviously, because Fosu-Mensah is out. So I think it's going to be a Fosu-Mensah-Gunnarsson partnership until the end of the season, and then see if we can get Witsel. I think he's going to be a very good signing. I think he's a defensive and attacking player as well. Kind of like a mini Fellaini, I've always found, especially with his hair. So the goal with this series was to try and get Cardiff City into the Premier League and possibly keep them there as well, but I don't know how long. Here we go. Iheanacho here. Iheanacho, 17 goals it is. Yes, it is. 17 goals. Celebrate in front of the Burton fans. That's the way. 2-0 against Burton at home. Shouldn't have too much of a problem, and we're not. Good finish there. He is really showing what he's made of here in action. We could try going for a different formation as well. Don't know what sort you guys would like to see. Be sure to leave them in the comments. But I don't know. I haven't really looked at what we could use. Like 2 strikers with some good backup as well. I think this is a pretty good formation. Okay, half time. 2-0. Very pleasing first half. Dropped off a little towards the end of the first half, but you know, I think we're doing well. We have some good players on the pitch at the moment. I'm thinking about putting someone in, but I don't think we need it, do we? I was also thinking of trying to put Twanzebe instead of Rolls in the midfield, but I don't know how that's going to work as a more defensive centre mid. But I don't know. I can try it, but don't know who I put in centre back then. That's my only problem. Or Reece Oxford instead, but you know, the passing and dribbling is not really worth it. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Because Gunnarsson doesn't really offer much, I don't find. He's fairly problematic because he hasn't got any quality traits that make him stand out from the rest. Like Fosu-Mensah has good physicality. He's a defensive player, but he's also scored a few goals for us. So looking forward to getting him back very shortly. He can play, but I don't think it's worth risking him getting further injury, because there's no point, you know. There's no point in trying to risk putting players on that you don't need to put on. Because they could get injured again. Go on. It's Rashford. Oh, Iheanacho again. Oh, Iheanacho. Oh, he scored. It's his hat-trick. 6 shots we've had and 3 have gone in. So, is that good? 50% shot accuracy? Or shot to goal conversion rate, I meant. So, you know, I think it is pretty decent. So, Iheanacho scores again 3-0, as you'd expect, really. A simple game for us today against Burton. It wasn't anything challenging. This could mean we're going to go to the top of the league, which is very interesting considering the position we were in at the start of the season. We were losing a lot of games and we weren't particularly exciting. But now we've got some new signings. The money we were given was really important to our success, and the players are starting to gel together and work well, which is what we were lacking before. Yeah, they're coming through. I don't think they've actually had a shot yet, but their first shot could be a goal. It is a goal. I think that's, what is it, O'Grady, was that? It's not Paul O'Grady, is it? Oh wow, that's one of them there. Maybe shouldn't have. Well, it was poor defending. It was the left back there. I think it's John, who's in the left back. Chris O'Grady, 6 goals. That's the hole we need to fill. That left back and centre mid. That is where we need to fill, and it's not quite working for us at the moment. Well, that is it. Full time, 3-1. Pretty standard result. Iheanacho saved us. Without Iheanacho, I don't know where we'd be. But, yeah. Not too bad. Pretty pleased with that. So I'm just having a look at if he can take free kicks. No, not really. There's nothing special. So let's have a look at Axel Witsel, what he's actually got already. He's got good agility. He's not really that much of a defensive player, is he? He's a medium player. A little bit like Gunnarsson, but a bit better version, I think. We got some messages in the office. Hopefully we've got transfer offers. No, we've got some... Hahn is a no. 4.2 million for Muru, who's the left back. David Villa, 11 million. And that striker, 525,000. So that could definitely be an option because he's fairly cheap there. But is he good? That's the thing I don't know. So, yeah, we still got 0. So there's not really much we can do right now. I'm going to have a look at this guy who was called Borchak, just to see if... Because he could not be worth it, but he could also be a very good bargain. He seems to, he's a 64 rated apparently according to FootWiz. Goes up to 77 rated. What about Muru? Muru is supposedly go up to 80, which is perfect. And obviously Hahn isn't going to come to us. David Villa can only go down, really, can't he? Yeah, he can only really go down. He's 35 years old. Could be worth it for a season, but his wages might not be worth it because he's £10,000 in wages. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to progress it because it's coming to the end of January. So we have got a transfer offer, as it seems, or we could have some replies. We do have a transfer offer. Kalichi Iheanacho, no. Okay, we've sold Tammy Abraham for £3 million. 19 million, rubbish. 50, rubbish. 19 million. So we do have some money here. £3 million. I don't know how far that's going to get us with the wages. I might try and get that left back on a loan, maybe. Player sold, Tammy Abraham, 2.2 million. Joe Rolls, they want 1.5 million. Should we accept it? Who do we have instead? I might go 1.7. So we have got a lot of money here now. What I might do is I'm interested in that left back. So let me see if I can just progress it by a day. See if anything interesting happens on that day. It does, so we can stop the sim. 1.5 million. I'm going to have to accept at this sort of time. We do need to get the amount of as much money as we can. So I don't think he's anything special. He's not going to have a future at the team, I don't think. We have got other options. So what I'm going to do now is try and purchase a few of these players. Definitely going to go for Muru, 4.2 million. Don't know whether a loan option might be better because he's an important first team player. So I'm going to go for a 2-year loan. No future fee. I'm not going to specify that. I'm going to see if I can get him on a loan, maybe, that left back. Oh. 21,000 a week. So I can't adjust it either. That's not quite enough. Might just be able to get 100,000 a week in the wage we have. That's without the rolls money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for I think I'm going to go for Axel Witsel at the end of this season. So Axel Witsel, let's offer him a really low wage. I think 5 years would be good. Crucial first team player, 60,000 a week. Not what he wants. It's a lot less. So that might not be good, but we'll have to see. So we got a centre mid for next season. We do need a new cam, don't we then? If we're selling. So yeah, let's have a look at other players that I think we could have. Lookman, Chaplin, Emery Moore. Emery Moore maybe could be a good option. He's loan listed, so how much does he want a week? 7,300 a week. Yeah, that could work. Let's have a 2-year loan of Emery Moore, I think. 2-year loan, Emery Moore, sounds good to me. Let's have a look at other players we've shortlisted here. Werner, Ings, Isak. Don't think he can be worth it just yet, Isak, because he's still young. Bondonga, Musonda, Mbappe. Thinking of a cam here. Deliani, Marco Asensio, Kovalenko maybe. £8 million. Quintero, 13 million. Duda, 4.9 million. So they've just arrived pretty much. Loftus Cheek, Alan Judge. I don't know. Lecco? I'll have a look at these guys just to see. Is it going to be worth a lot of these players coming to the club? Because we do want sort of a... Let's have a play around with some formations as well, just to, so we can try to change who we want in the transfer window. Because if we're changing our formation, we don't want to get some of these players. So I don't know. Something like that maybe. 4-1-2-1-2. Interesting. 5 at the back could be an option, but I don't think I'm going to like that. 3-1-4-2. Let's try that. Let's see how that fits around the team. 3 at the back. So we lose Ayol for... We got 4 at the back, really. We got a 4 at the back team, I think. I might try a 4-1-2-1-2 wide. I quite like this formation. 4-4-1-1 with Rashford just behind Iheanacho there. Pulisic on the left. Gunnarsson and Rawls in the middle. Obviously that'll be something like Fosu Mensah. Fosu Mensah in there instead of Rawls. So he's going in a minute, Rawls. And then right midfielder really we need. Some of the other players that we can sort of have a look at with this amount of money we've got now, because obviously we have got a little bit more money. So I can put in as many offers as I like, no matter how much money I have. I can put in as many as I like. Rico Henry, Muru, Delict might be a good option to have maybe. Casemiro's not happening. So Gary Medel is a quality player, but is he going to be that sort of style that we need? Alone could be. Oh, he's already. I'll submit it anyway and see what happens. I'm looking at players that are already quite good that we can loan. obviously this guy, but is he going to be a player that is important? Yeah, he is. So he's on 30,000 a week, which is a lot. So I don't know. What about Lingard? Jesse Lingard, because obviously he isn't going to be a crucial first team player, but is he going to be able to be loaned? Obviously 76,000 a week, which is a lot. It's a lot of money just for a loan. So let's progress a little bit again, see if we can go through with this Rolls transfer. Hopefully it stops on the next one so we can get the most out of this transfer window here. Transfer off for Gnogby, that's what we wanted. Gnogby, that's exactly what we wanted. He's worth 1.4, they've offered 1.4. In these situations I'm going to have to accept that because they've offered his value, which is what I suppose works. So player sold, yes, good. Counter offer received, so he wants 70. We're saving money here a lot, so I'm going to go 65, 5 years crucial, 5%. I'm ready to try and go back and forth with Witsel because we want to save as much money as we can. Emery Moore, 2-year loan, accept that, that sounds good. I'll take that. He can be a perfect cam if we need it. Pereiro is a no. See if we can get stopped on the next 27th. Yes it is, perfect. We're doing the business quite late in the transfer window, but that's okay. Doesn't feel the move suits me. Okay, what I can do is I can offer him the full 70, and I'll do that, and I'll do that. I'll try that and see if it works, because obviously we can then, if that doesn't go through, we can buy a lot better players. So let's have a look at the office here and see what sort of players what sort of budget we're looking at. I think we're gonna have to go through the wages. We're gonna have to go for mainly wage here and get some quality, maybe some end of contract expiry players. So that could work. So I can advance again, see if Witsel accepts, and then we can work with what we've got then. Contract offer declined. Ricky Lambert, 1.5 million. If I counter offer them his actual value, doesn't feel the move suits him. So if we offer him 80, I think he's a cracking player that we really do need. So 80,000 a week, which is a whole 9,000 more than he wants, really. We're pushing it here. We are really trying with these transfers here, guys. So we have a little bit more room to work with now. So I'm thinking of going for that left back, Muru. Might approach him to buy. I don't think I can though, can I? No, I can't. So who was that guy we got? Licked could be an option. I'm unsure at the moment, guys. I'm unsure. What I might do is I might skip, sort of sim the next game, and move straight on to some more transfers, because I think I do need to get these transfers in because we've got a lot of money that we need to make sure works well. So I'm going to sim this match, I think. Window. Who scored? Ian Atcho scored. Oh, it's 1-1. So apparently Ntep is quite good. So let's have a look at Ntep, because he is Ntep. Because he's only 24 and his contract is apparently expiring. So Ntep could be perfect for this team. And he really does improve. Ntep. And his contract does expire, so let's see if we can offer him a wage here. 40,000 a week, 5 years, crucial. That could be some good business there. Ntep has accepted, and Witsel has accepted as well. So Witsel accepted, and also Ntep has accepted. So we've got 115,000 a week left, which is okay. Kalichi and Nacho, another. Ricky Lambert, they want 1.5 mil. If I say 1.6, will they accept that? We want to try and squeeze as much out of this transfer window as possible, rejecting all offers for Ian Atcho at the moment. He's doing very well indeed, and it's not someone that I want to get rid of anytime soon. So I'm thinking, well, we got a quite a sticky situation here because we got the players coming in at the end of the season, in the start of next season, but do we need someone in the meantime? Like that left back could be a good option. Did they accept did they accept that? But they haven't even acknowledged it. Let's see if I can try and get that left back on loan. Unsuccessful negotiations. Like, where is he? It's just disappeared. Right, okay. Must have expired then. So let's go on to the shortlist again. Maru. Loan. 2 year, because that might be the best option for us at the moment. Is to loan someone. Like Henry here. Squad rotation player, loan, 2 years. It could be better than what we've already got. Obviously we don't know. So that's the thing we got to think about now. What sort of players loan? I'm going to sim this match as well, I think. Yeah, they've gone for 1.6 million. Just so that we can get onto these transfers. Hopefully this is going to be a transfer full episode. So I'm going to skip this because there's no point in getting you guys opinions because the transfer window will be over. So 1-0 we won. Transbase scored, which is very, very good. Let's have a look. So we got Otavio could be good as well. I think we do need that CDM, just temporary CDM, which we could also have instead of Neves, Ruben Neves. Let's see if he will come to us, because although we're fine at the moment really because we got Witsel coming and we do want someone good to go with Witsel. Squad rotation player, 2-year loan. I think that could definitely be an option here. Ruben Neves in the CDM. Apparently he's a very, very good player. So if you didn't know what player is, by the way, that's what Tusing say, so I say it sometimes. So I think we're looking good. Let's see if I can advance and try. So we got Kane to Man United, Sturridge to Tottenham, and Horn to Napoli there. Brentford has accepted Rico Henry loan. Ricky Lambert's gone. Muru is loan, and Neves is loan as well. Who's Neves? He was the CDM, wasn't it? That's exactly who. Is that literally the guy? Yeah, that was literally the guy I just wanted. So Neves is coming to the team for 2 years. Muru is coming to the team for 2 years. And I don't think I'm going to do. I'm not going to do Henry because we've already got Muru. So Muru fills that gap in the left back. We have that other guy in the centre mid. It's looking good at the moment. I think we do need someone in that left wing sort of position because although we have got NTEP coming, we do need someone that's good already. So I think Iturbe could be a good option. I don't know. Iturbe. Squad rotation, definite option. 50,000 a week. A lot of money to be spending on one player. However, it could be worth it in the future. Now we do need, I think, a centre back. Because although we do have some pretty good players, I think a centre back is where we might need to improve on. Otavio could be a good player to have on the wing. Otavio, left winger, could be good to have just before NTEP comes. I'll do that. And I think we also do need that centre back as well, don't we? So pre-contract expiry players like Pepe would be perfect. Well, he is quite old, 33. Wages 200,000 a week. Like, that is an issue. What about Koscielny? He's going to be on at least 100, isn't he? On Koscielny, 125. So let's have a look at other players that could be a good option. Lichtsteiner. Could be a good. Stefan Lichtsteiner, 33 years old, 94,000 a week. Ivanovic as well is an option, but he would be a good centre back to have, sort of thing, because he's he's slow, but he is a good centre back to be having. Ivanovic I think is quite old though as well, and he's only 80 rated. Obviously the longer we have these guys, the less they're going to be in the old rating, so yes, that's not going to work. Gonzalo Rodriguez, 32, 83, that could be a good option for us there on contract expiry. If we get to the Premier League, he could be good. He could be very good. I think I'm going to approach to sign him on contract expiry. Just give him just over there. With the 3 years up to 35, are going to be a crucial first team player when he arrives. So yeah, its value is 11.5 million. Could be some good players to sell also, obviously. Motta as well. Don't know how old he is though. Thiago Motta is 34 years old. Too old really for me there. What about Jakob? I think he's quite old as well. He's only 29. Obviously he's not going to go up much more, is he, than what he already is. So, obviously Gavi's coming, obviously Axel Witzel's coming, isn't he? So, do we need someone like that? Obviously Yaya Toure is an option. I think he's way too old as well, he's 33. Gavi's 33 as well. Thiago. The centre mid, just Thiago. 35, he's really young, didn't realise he was that old. Anyone else? Fernandinho, let's have a look. 31, so he could be a good option. Fernandinho, centre midfielder, 31 years old. I might offer him there. 4 years, up to 35 years of age. Fernandinho and Witzel in the midfield, possibly. Or do we need someone better? I'm thinking about who else we're going to have here. So I think left back will do the job. Right back's okay. Let's do that. Crucial first team player, 110,000 a week. A lot of money for a small club like us. But Fernandinho could really change the game for us. So let's see what we can do here now. I think that's some good business there. Let's see if we can advance and see what sort of players we want to keep and what sort of players we want to sign at the end of the season, what sort of players we're going to sign now. Porto, Otavio for the loan, perfect. He's a good option to have instead of Noon, who I don't think is very good. Rodriguez, who has declined his pre-contract expiry offer. So if I say 70,000, 3 years, crucial, he should accept that. I'm thinking I'm offering him a lot more than he wants to come to a smaller club, so maybe that might just be enough to sway him. So if I say 120 for him, another 4 years, crucial, we can adjust it, so we can do that automatically. Perfect. So we got Fernandinho, Rodriguez, we've also got Witzel in the midfield. I'm thinking this is going well so far. I'm liking the way this is going. We have a good backbone, I think, here, that we're trying to form. Rodriguez has accepted that, which is good. So I'll accept him. Fernandinho says no. 130, crucial. We do not have enough budget, which is quite annoying, because Fernandinho was a player that I would like to have gotten. All the way on the budget, 100,000 a week, which is, can't have that anyway. We can't have zero transfer, so might have to look at getting someone else, maybe someone else with a bit of experience, maybe in the centre mid. I don't want to do that actually. That's a bad idea. I'll advance again. What about De Rossi? Is he any good? Is he old? And yeah, De Rossi, 33 years old, 62,000 a week, 82 rated, slowly going down, isn't he? I just think we should be okay. I think we should be alright. We can obviously make transfers if we're in a high division or if we're in this division. So I think we just need to focus on trying to get as much money as we can. Sardi. I think I'm going to sell him at this point in the year. So we got 96,000 to get a loan player. That could be quite good. So I'm thinking maybe someone such as... Let's have a look what we got on the... and then we'll end the episode right there, the shortlist. And we'll end the episode right there. So anyone we could sort of get on a loan. A cheeky loan. Obviously, I don't expect us to be able to get, squad rotation, but I don't think we're going to get him with a loan. So it's always good just to look through here, just to see what sort of players. So I'm thinking Lingard, or Dembele, Embolo, Maxime Lopez. That was one of your guys' suggestions, wasn't it, Lopez? Bruno Hoylett, Heung-min Son, Aaron, Leon Bailey, Dele Alli, Marco Asensio, Kovalenko, Quintero Duda, Ravel Morrison, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Alan Judge, Lecco, Pereiro, Lookman. I'm thinking that could be alright. Ondonga maybe, but I'm thinking someone like Jesse Lingard might be a better option for us. Approach them to loan. They could accept that loan there. Sporadic first team player. 2-year loan. We might as well use up the wage because it doesn't save into the next season. Unless we do my career mode glitch. Which we're probably not going to do with this because it kind of ruins it a bit. If we're trying to do something seriously. That's just for messing about really. Loan offer accepted for Jesse Lingard. We have got Jesse Lingard in the team. Which is interesting. I think that's a very interesting one to have there. So let's see who we've got so far. So we've got Emre Moore. We've got Muru in the left back. So we got Muru as a replacement for John, who's an upgrade straight away, which is what I like to see. Gunnarsson is being replaced by Neves. And we've got Lingard and Otavio to play. We've got a lot of wingers here. So what I'm thinking is trying to remove Moore. Emre Moore might have been a bit of a bad one here. Lingard in there, and Otavio goes in on the left. And I've Pulisic on the bench for Harris, because I think Pulisic is an impact player, a quick impact player that could help us bring rung off the bench, obviously. So that could work. Immers is no use on that, so we're going to put him in Emre Moore there, and Oxford Richards can be swapped out for John. I think I prefer John over Richards. I think that's good. I think we've got a good solid team there to bring us forward in the in this league. I think Otavio's a little bit slow, isn't he? He's got 80 acceleration. However, he could be a very good... And what's he got here? Free kick accuracy. So I'd definitely take a look at the next episode, guys. It should be pretty interesting to see how we do with this new formation, possibly. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to see whether these new signings make any difference. I'm looking forward to making that episode because we get to try out some new players and get some new players in the team and see what they're like. And look forward to getting those new end of contract players at the end of the season, at the start of next season, which is always exciting, isn't it? Can't wait for that. Very, very excited to play with those players as well. So yes, this is looking very, very good. Let's have a look at the squad one last time, just to check that centre mid, who goes along with Fosu Mensah here. He is 76 rated, a massive upgrade from Gunnarsson, who was obviously 70 rated. So this is looking very good. We have pretty much everyone who is above 70 rated at the moment, apart from Twanzebe, which is very close at 69 rated there. So this is looking like a very, very solid team. I'm very pleased with how this team is going so far. I've kind of lost my voice again. I'm very pleased with how this team's going. I think it's going to go very well. Leave your suggestions in the comments once again. I'll have a look at them in the next transfer window. But I think we've got a solid team there. If you disagree with any and you want me to sell any players, put any players on the transfer list, then be sure to let me know down in the comment section. Subscribe if you're new to the channel so you never miss a video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.